everyone, welcome to Barely Necessities, the Laughing Places Disney merchandise show. I'm Rebecca Burbank, and joining me today is my husband Kyle. Hi Kyle, how you doing?
Hello. I'm good. I'm here again.
Yes. Rebecca is out in Disneyland enjoying Pixar Fest. So when you're done watching this show, then go check our Twitter account and or X account and follow along with Rebecca's adventures. Hey Gio, glad to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us. So Kyle, we've got a lot of Disney merchandise to talk about. Well, a decent amount of Disney merchandise. Not as much as we had the past couple episodes, but still plenty to enjoy. Are you ready?
I am so ready.
All right. A little more enthusiasm.
I just said I'm ready. I'm filled with pride, in fact.
Filled with pride. Yes, that's because today we are looking at the Pride collection, which has launched over at Disney Store. We're a couple weeks early for the Pride month, but again, I think this is great where Disney Store is having the products ready before the actual events. So you don't hit June 1st and go, I need Pride merchandise. You can purchase it now and be ready to go for an entire month-long celebration. They're sticking with I think the traditional Pride flag, right? Or the where it's the stacked rainbow.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of different LGBTQIA plus flags and patterns, but this is very simple, which I like. I like the simplicity of it, and I like how bright everything is.
Yeah, they've sold pins with some of the other flags before, but as far as this collection, it's just the rainbow on some different. I like this. I like his glasses.
I know. They're so cute. Yeah, he's like totally matching there. And we've got the theme of love and spelled or in various letters and font sizes, and then also some I think a couple other languages as well. So just embracing all of love. The mini ears are super cute. I like these tumblers. The Walt Disney World one is almost exactly the same, but instead of purple and the like the Disneyland one, it's blue on the background. But I think this is fun.
Yeah, it's very fun. And these are Starbucks ones, right?
Yes.
That's why
Yes.
there's the Little Mermaid there.
But not that Little Mermaid. And then we've got a Magic Band Plus, of course. Some other great jerseys. Got to have a Spirit jersey.
It looks like there's some sparkles in there too.
Yes.
Is why I liked it up until I realized that there were sparkles in it. I'm not a fan of having sparkles on.
You don't want
as long as it doesn't shed, it's not the end of the world, but I have a feeling that would shed.
Maybe so. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool there.
All these items are available now, like you said. Oh, that's fun. I like that. This reminds me of like Journey into Imagination with the rainbow handle.
I think it's so cool. Yeah, I very much enjoy this. And Rebecca would probably pick this mug because it's got a blue interior, and she
That's why she can't have it, as we learned. Oh, I didn't see this. Spider-Bot.
Yeah, Spider-Bot for the Avengers Campus fans. Well, I guess any of the Marvel fans. And then we've got an R2 unit with the rainbow palette. Some fun there. So yeah, all of these are over at Disney Store. And I'm sure, hey, Stephen, thank you so much for joining us. And let's see. I'm sorry, I've lost my place here.
You're fine. I'm pulling up the next one. We're going to talk about Stitch and ice cream.
Yes, more Stitch because you got to love Stitch. This is collection 5 of 12 or series 5 of 12, and Stitch and Angel are attacking Disney Snacks. They're going for ice cream, and they got milkshakes this time.
Yeah, but they're not getting the mint chip ice cream like the other collection.
That's right.
This like fake synergy between the two things is confusing, because you were telling me that it used to go Stitch and then Snacks collection. Now they've kind of switched, and then they're like sometimes similar and sometimes not at all.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if this is going to be going forward or if they're just going to kind of switch off which one's featured first. But yeah, they're trying to stick with a food theme for both.
I mean, for the past few years, they've had these continuity lines, and they've been anything but continuous. or they have no continuity. I like his eyes on this though.
I do too. Our dog makes that face, right? When she's, like, enjoying something, she's like, "Oh." When you give her, like, scratches on her head and she's so happy, her eyes just are like, "Oh." It's that moment of zen, so he's really enjoying this. I like that there's the Mickey ears on there as well, with the chocolate with ice cream. And as this collection has been, we've got an angel plush as well. This is the second time she's joined the collection. If you buy both Stitch and Angel, you can save $10 on your order. And then there's a pin set, so you get all 3 of those pins.
So I like this collection. Of the one, I haven't paid a ton of attention to this line. I do like this ice cream one, and it actually reminds me, especially the pins at next to El Capitan. There's the soda fountain and studio store. It's still there, but now it's a Ghirardelli's. And they used to, I think they still actually have it, something called the Pin Trader's Delight, and you'd get a pin with a sundae, and it was usually ice cream themed. So that's actually what this reminds me a bit of.
Oh, that's cool. Now I didn't know that, so I think I've only ever been there after it was a Ghirardelli.
Yeah.
But that's so cool. Did you get the Pin Trader's Delight?
I got it a couple of times. I'm not huge into pin trading, but I did get the Pin Trader's Delight because it was kind of, sometimes they'd be pretty cool, and they didn't have a ton of them. They were very limited as far as like each pin release would be fairly limited.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Well, we are moving on to our next topic, and this is the Disney Princess series pullback cars from our friends at Beast Kingdom. These were sent to me for the purpose of review. So we do have a review up on our site. But yeah, you get all 6 of these princess cars, and I love that they're all various colors. I actually have have all of them here with me. So you can see each comes with a little sidekick. There we go. Their names or their icons are on the front, and then their names. Well, you can't see Rapunzel's, but that's good. The names are on the back.
Her hair is covering it like that Delta passenger we saw.
Yeah, right. And then I've got Snow White and Mulan. Again, we've got their. I'll figure out eventually how to turn these. Wrong way. There we go. The Bluebird, and their names are on the back. And I really like these. I think this is super cute, and it's fun if you have like a birthday party or something and you want to give away some cute favors. These are, let's see, where are we going here? They were $29. It was $29.99 for all 6. But right now on the Beast Kingdom website, they're on sale for $17.99. You get all 6 figures, and they come in their own individual boxes. I don't have the boxes anymore, but you can see the pictures in our video and on my review. But yeah, these work really, really well. And Kyle, if you can pull me back up again, I will. Oh yeah, there we go. Thank you. They have the little hole on the bottom, and they fit really nicely into the cars. I did have a difficult time putting the sidekicks in the little position where they're supposed to go, but once they're in, they hold really securely. And if you're just moving them on a flat surface and they're not going to crash into anything, they're not going to fall out. But I rolled mine off the table, and a couple of the sidekicks didn't hang on the entire time. But this is so great for like a party favor, and there's no mystery to it. You know exactly which character you're getting, which, as much as I like blind box, I appreciate knowing exactly what I'm getting. So yeah.
This does make me want a like Mario Kart style princess game though, because that's what these remind me of.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of a Sugar Rush vibe, but not entirely. Yeah, that's a good point.
But you could have like, you pick up, how Mario Kart, you get like the boxes and stuff. You could have that, except that it gives you different like. So you still have your sidekicks. So like Pascal would like jump on the car in front of you or something and blind them for a second. Some different actions like that. That'd be fun.
I like that. I could get on board with that. So yeah, thank you.
Well, now we're going to move on to. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say thank you to our friends at Beast Kingdom for sending us those really cool princess pullback cars.
Well, speaking of friends, it's time for our weekly Roosevelt's update.
Yes, it is. And while I don't have items to show you from this collection, some of our team will be getting them. So I'm sure these will be popping up on our site more or in the near future. But yeah, this is their new Seersucker collection, and this is Pixar. The Seersucker material is supposed to be lighter and thinner than like the Kunu Flex. It's a polyester spandex material. So it has that light and textured feel of traditional Seersucker, but it has more stretch. Of course, they've got the tuxedos there and a dad hat. We love the dad hats, right, Kyle?
Yeah, I do. I actually, as much as you guys were talking about like the other style that they're really nice, very premium, but as far as wearing them, I just don't. I can't do the flat thing, so I keep trying to bend it, and it will bend. Like it bends nice enough, but it kind of wants to go back to being straight. But the dad hats are much more like if I'm gonna wear something functionally, I'm definitely more of the dad hat style than the was it the tight line, high line, whatever.
Yeah, TBL. I think it has something to do with line or braid or yeah, I don't remember exactly. Oh, also with this one, you've got like that slider adjustment instead of the snapback
Oh,
that we've been used to
okay. So this
seeing.
is an even different style.
So,
I like the
yeah.
front. I don't necessarily love the Fisher Friends part,
Okay.
but and
Fair.
also Nemo is not my favorite Pixar movie.
Yeah, no, I that's not my favorite either, but I do enjoy almost the entire catalog. So yeah, the Seersucker is available now. It features Up, A Bug's Life, Finding Nemo, and Toy Story. I was very excited to see A Bug's Life was part of it. It's only Flick, but I mean, Flick is such a great character. so, so some fun there. And those are available in classic ladies, youth, and preschool style shirts. But while we're talking about Roosevelt's, we did get some of their recent Star Wars Day releases or leading up to Star Wars Day. Do you want to go first?
Sure. So yeah, we got I'll show off this polo. I gotta make myself big. This polo, and so it's got the lightsabers on the like, I guess mostly like the brass. There's no pocket, but and then it's just got this is actually the was it Battle of Yavin design? Is that what that is?
I think it's something with the end, like not Saga's End, but it has an I don't
Well, this
remember the name.
polo has that name, but I thought that this design was a different thing. But I forget. But anyway, it's got a little bit of design in the collar and on the front
The
of
buttons,
the
yeah.
buttons. And yeah, I really like the little blue buttons too. Otherwise, it's just all white. So it's, I like it. It's got definitely more subtle than a lot of the Roosevelt stuff we get because those button ups, they're pretty loud most of the time. So this actually reminds me a little bit of kind of like how their flannels are, where they just got like a little touch at the bottom and then a little something under the collar a lot of the times. So I'm excited to wear this. It's probably it feels really nice. It's definitely heavier than like the Kunu Flex, but it feels really soft and interesting. And I'm excited to wear this to business casual functions.
I think that's a great idea. Let's see. I will
We'll
show
take
you.
turns. You can go next.
Yeah, the T-shirt that we got, not to be confused with the world's greatest T-shirts that that launched today. But
I think that might have been delayed. But
oh well, sorry about that. This is clone meme, so it's like the Spider-Man meme where everybody's pointing at each other. But yeah, we ended up getting a larger size, so we went with a medium instead of a small. We typically get smalls from Roosevelt's, but yeah, another like really soft material with a little bit of stretch to it. It's thin, not super thin. Like you can kind of see my hand through it. So it's going to be a lighter material, but it's really really comfortable.
yeah, it's really soft. And then the last thing we have, as I make myself large again, is this quarter zip. So it's got the Mandalorian icon there, and then yeah, just the zipper, and the rest of it is it's got the black up here, and then the rest of it is just solid green. So this feels a lot like the hoodie material. The green part does, at least. The black feels a little thicker, almost like a it almost feels doubled up, but it's not quite.
Okay.
It might be the same thing. It might just be that I'm expecting it to be heavier, but and then yeah. So this is another. We love the hoodies. I feel like this is
Yes.
going to be similar, and having that quarter zip just adds another. Again, makes it like a little bit fancier, a little something a little bit more business casual. And this
It
is
elevates it.
I should mention that both this and the polo are part of their breakfast balls, which are it's kind
Yes.
of like an offshoot, like a sub brand of Roosevelt, and we haven't had any breakfast balls stuff uh, before. So I'm excited that we finally have some because everything we've gotten from Roosevelt's has been so exciting. Like everything's better than than
And
the
then the
next.
last I know, I feel like, oh, they really got me with the Kunu Flex, and then, yes, product after product that I've received, I'm like, "Okay, those Kunu Flex shirts are great, but this is my favorite." And right
Yeah,
now, my favorite is the performance hoodie, and it's been that way for a while.
yeah. So yes, thanks again to Roosevelt's for sending
Yes.
that along. And now we're gonna take a trip to Epcot.
I know. I'm sad that wasn't the one to get these photos because I do love Epcot. But yeah, we've got Saludos Amigos plush and some other fun. Yeah, we've got what Jose and Pan-
Conchito.
Ponchito and
Donald.
Donald in their
But as people
sombreros.
noted, even though like we didn't come up with this Saludos Amigos title, it's on the merchandise, but it's a little
The,
confusing with the movie and then this. Yeah, it's more Three Caballeros, and maybe it's almost just saying Saludos Amigos as like a phrase because it does not really represent the film. It's very confusing.
Yeah. So what? Salutations, friends. Greetings,
Yeah.
friends. And this is part of. They're featured in the Grand Fiesta tour, right? Isn't that what it's? The boat ride in the Mexican pavilion or the Mexico pavilion. But yeah, we got a lot of color. Well, today's like a study in color. So there's a Loungefly bag with you can see the Mexican pavilion in the background,
Yeah, the
and
Aztec sort of thing, I don't know if
yes,
it's
thank
supposed to be the Mexican pavilion on the outside, or if it's supposed to be the one that you see inside, like near
Oh,
the
yes.
restaurant, and then yeah, you have the fireworks and stuff, kind of like in the ride.
Either way, it's very well themed, and I like this a lot.
And the back's got a cool little detail there with the Mexico Pavilion logo in the
Mhm.
back corner. I think that's clever.
Yeah, yeah. I'm anxious to get back to Epcot and hopefully be able to check this stuff out ourselves. There's a tumbler. Not my favorite style tumbler or water. Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess tumbler is the best way to
mugs.
describe that. But that's just me. Got a t-shirt and
And yeah,
then
this nice
a
like
nice pullover.
poncho style hoodie.
Mhm. Yeah, I do like that. I love the way that that type of material feels. It has that like woven, almost like that handmade feel to it. At least looking at this, I can imagine that's what it's like. And then there's an entire selection of other items for the whole family, including a throw blanket. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun over at Epcot. Hopefully, some of these items will be popping up at Disney Store, but we don't know. They don't always give us everything.
Yeah, I would think that they would, but it is a little weird that we haven't seen that quite yet.
Next, we're going to just briefly talk about how tickets are on sale over at Alamo Draft House and at AMC theaters and all sorts of places for Inside Out 2. And Alamo Draft House has an add on that is a thermos and lunchbox. With
Yeah, and so usually I don't know if we've ever pre-ordered. I think we ended up buying a glass after the fact. So you can pre-order this when you buy your ticket. Sometimes they will have some that you can just go to the theater and buy, whether you see the movie or you just stop into your local Alamo. But if you want it, you'll definitely want to pre-order it and buy it with your ticket.
And again, lots of colorful hues here. We've got the new emotions that we'll be meeting in the film, and of course
There's a couple of them.
a couple. Well, no, I think they're all there. You got
Are they?
anxiety,
We might need
yeah,
a lot. I only see 3 new ones.
And then on Wii is the purple one and Envy. Yeah, I think they're all there. All four of them. There might be more. There could be more emotions. We have formally been introduced to 4 of them.
True.
But yeah, I like this, and I like that it's kind of a throwback. Like, this is really made for those of us who like grew up in the 80s and 90s, right? Where this is kind of how we carried stuff to school. Not me, but you maybe.
Yeah. No, I mean maybe, yeah.
But yeah, some fun classic stuff there available at Alamo House or Alamo Draft House. Okay, we're going to do another little round of show and tell here because a couple weeks ago we were at C2E2 and we spoke to the good folks at Funko and Mondo, and then the Funko Fairy sent us some exciting pop figures. I will start with mine. So thank you again to our friends at Funko. This is Friar Tuck from the Robin Hood series. You can see 1436 is his number. I haven't taken him out of the box yet. I probably will. There's a whole bunch of Robin Hood figures as well. So not exactly something that's new, but something that's still very, very cool for your Disney collection. And then
it actually does tie into today's news because they're going to have Tiana beignets for a limited time at Friar Tuck's as one of the locations.
There we go.
Kingdom. So there you go. He'll be making the beignets personally.
Look how happy he is about it too. He's like, please come and visit me. Come try some beignets. That's fantastic. And then we got some Loki pop figures as well. This is, oh, you can totally see me in there. Loki and Mobius. It's a 2-pack with the bobbleheads from season 2 of Loki. And you can see it's denoted here. Their 1893 look. So from a little bit of time traveling. And again,
a Funko exclusive, a Funko.com exclusive.
Yes, that's correct. As you can see there on the sticker. So I'm sorry, I'm tipping everything here. But yeah, I really loved the Loki series. So this was a fun surprise. And Kyle, you've got a few to show, right?
I do. So next I have another Loki. This one is just his in detective coat, but also from the series, presumably, I think the second season.
Yeah, I think it says it on the top there.
Yeah. And this one I don't think is any sort of exclusive. So you could probably find this one at your local store that sells pops, FYE, Box Lunch, all those places. Then I do have this next one is another exclusive. And I think it just looks so cool. Cheshire Cat. I love the color of Cheshire Cat more than I actually care about the character. This is Books A Million exclusive. And if you can see, it's part of the Diamond collection. So it's got like, it's sparkly.
It's so pretty. It's really pretty.
Very cool. We'll have to put this in a sunny area of the house and maybe even take it out of the box so that you can get that sparkle. And then the last one is this cool Spider-Man. I forget what they call these. I
think it's a comic cover.
Comic cover. Oh yeah, comic covers. That's exactly what it's called. So the comic in the back, and then you have Spider-Man. You can see he's got like you could see the swinging his web there. So it's pretty cool. It's big, and it almost feels like a little silly how small he is in compared to the size of the full box. But definitely a cool idea, and I really like the figure itself is cool. He's holding his mask and everything, so it does a nice job at recreating the thing behind it while also looking like he's swinging out of the comic. So it's a nice. We didn't choose what we were getting. Becca just told him some of the things we liked, and they chose, and I think they chose quite well.
I agree. One note about those comic covers, though, the pops do not come out of the case. They're in a plastic display case, and it is meant to be that way. So you're not going to be able to retrieve your pop. It's secured to the base, and definitely interesting though. I'm your 8th like. Fantastic. Well, thank you. Thank you, Troy, for joining us. And happy Tuesday. I like the little sunglasses emoji with the star on the end. That's so much fun.
And thanks again to Funko
Yes.
for all of those things we just showed you.
All right, now we're gonna move over to
We
Hot
probably should have done
Toys.
Loki last. That would have been a good segue.
Oh, I had purposely planned the Funkos to go and then didn't even think about it. But we're kind of all in the Marvel. It's still Marvel. We're still in the Marvel realm. Hot Toys has 2 new figures of God Loki from the end of season 2. These are available for pre-order at one I think is actually a wait list, but over at Sideshow Collectibles, these are incredibly detailed. And I'm one to like scoff at how much the stuff costs, but you're paying $400. So I think those are the same.
So these are figures. That's not a
Yes.
photo of Tom Hiddleston.
No,
it is
a sculpt. Yes, it is a hand sculpt in that incredible detail. And you can see it says features separate rolling eyeballs. So this is something that's new to me, but you can like adjust his gaze or the figure's gaze. Also, there's multiple points of articulation for incredible.
Also, you need Loki to be able to roll his eyes. I think that's
I mean, it wouldn't be Loki if he couldn't roll his eyes. So I think that's their like collector or their artisan edition. And that one, what's different about that figure is it has rooted hair. So there's actual like hair that has, I mean, not human hair or anything like that, but this is like a hair that has been pulled through versus a sculpted hair. And then it comes with a throne and some of these timeline branches as well, multiple hands for different display. So incredible detail. Like I'm really, really impressed with how this looks. It's gonna set you back. The standard one is like $200 some, $290, and
$290 to $245.
$445.
It's also not coming out for more than a year.
That's true. And the artisan one, as I said earlier, is already on a wait list. So they're going to be limited, I think, to like 2,500 of each, or maybe in certain markets. So I don't know.
Hot Toys does do like it's frustrating that they're so expensive and that they announce the stuff like years ahead of time. But when you see the stuff in person, what is it, Shanghai at Disneytown? They have the Hot Toys location, and we're just like blown away by a lot of the stuff that they have.
Like, I mean, the closest replica to any character or actor, like their facial expressions or whatever they choose to do, looks so realistic. It's crazy. And we're also going to stick with one other collectible piece. This is from Regal Robot. They have a Phantom Menace Jar Jar
Mesa, not Misa.
Misa. Yeah,
Misa needs 2 E's. I know you didn't make it. I don't know. I feel like if they're licensing it, maybe they know better than me. But that to me just says Mesa back.
Mesa, yeah.
And so I'm thinking that it's Arizona.
Well, I don't know. I can't say one way or another, but yeah, we have a Jar Jar Binks a concept marquette. So a small figure or a small like bust almost. And this is part of their archive collection. It won't actually go on sale until I think the 21st. And it is one is a timed edition. But yeah, we've got some drawings there. On the Legacy edition, you're going to get a drawing, one of 75 original Tony McVeigh sketches will be included with the Legacy edition. The figure's about 7 inches tall. So you can see Jar Jar it looks a little different from what we actually see in the movie, but that's kind of the beauty of concept art, right?
Yeah, people don't understand that when you tweet it. They're like, it looks nothing like the whole Obi-Wan debacle a few months ago.
Yes. These are going to carry another, what's the word I'm looking for? They have a higher price point. So the signature edition is going to be $399, and the Legacy, that really limited one of 75, is $699. but
Jeez.
you will get the signature and the I think a metal plate with Bombette. Oh, Verde. Is there something with Verde and Ver? You two were,
Verde is green.
yeah.
Mesa is table.
And didn't Ver come up though? Because Ver is also green.
So yeah, we really want to explain how stupid I am. And
No, we don't have to. We don't.
Rebecca is at Pixar Fest, like we mentioned, and she was asking about social media stuff, and Tony suggested that she get a vertical video of sadness, but he just shortened it to vert. And I said, Ver, she's blue.
Yeah.
That was worth it.
That was worth it. There we go. So yeah, that is, I think, everything that we have in terms of our regular lineup. We don't have a sensational 7 today, unless you have something, Kyle, that you cooked up without telling me.
I guess I could have done between my different pops and my shirts, but no, I don't have anything. Let me just pull up the shopping list here. Talk about stuff in the meantime. It's going to take me half a second.
Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine. So thank you, folks, for joining us and watching. If you've got a comment, please leave it in the chat or in the video. Give us the like. Hit that notification bell.
Arizona backwards is still Arizona.
He's not going to get that one because he didn't watch Community. Mixed with the Jar Jar line. All right, yeah. All right, and we have another Pintastic Tuesday, and today includes some of the aforementioned Pride collection and Stitch Attacks snacks, as well as some other Disney fun, like a Dapper collection. So Mickey and friends dressed in their barbershop quartet best. Stony Clover Lane has an Alice in Wonderland collection available for pre-order at Disney Store. Also at Disney Store, sticking with the Alice in Wonderland theme, Sigma Beauty has a 4-piece collection available individually, but a cosmetics collection. So if you need some eyeshadow palettes or lip or cheek set or brush set, that's all over there at Disney Store. Cakeworthy is taking us back to Disney Channel, and they have 3 Hannah Montana pieces celebrating the 2006 World Tour. So a little bit of a fun concert-like merchandise for you. And then Mickey Mouse Americana collection previously launched at Disney Store, but we have photos of the collection in the Disney parks. So you can see it in person. And I think there's a couple other items that we don't have on Disney Store. We've rounded up some new and favorite Loungefly on our ever-revolving Loungefly page, so go and check that out. And then, okay, this isn't quite a merchandise thing, but if you are going to be purchasing or have the Apple Vision Pro, there's going to be an exclusive Marvel What If experience or story for folks who have the Apple Vision Pro. And then finally, Entertainment Earth has an exclusive pop of Zeb, is it Orellis? He's from Rebels, Star Wars Rebels, but this is as he appeared in The Mandalorian. So brief appearance in The Mandalorian Season 3, and that is what this exclusive pop is commemorating. So yeah, lots of fun stuff over at Laughing Place. And yes, please follow us over at Disney Merch Show, Instagram, and on X, formerly Twitter.
You don't need to explain it. People got it.
It's just fun to say.
This is normally when Gio would pop in and tell us the topics for tonight's trivia, but there is no trivia tonight.
Okay, I was going to ask. So yeah, I know we have a lot of exciting stuff coming up at Laughing Place. I know we're covering the upfronts, so there'll be more information from that. And of course, lots of exciting news about Tiana's Bayou Adventure opening at Walt Disney World. So stick around and keep up to date on all of the latest Disney news. But for now, that's it from us. So thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you real soon.